Yeah. What's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money making Thursday here at the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. You know the drill, man. We live 365. Just let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. Today we got last day of NHL before we say goodbye to it for 3 weeks. We got last day of the trade deadline and the NBA. It's been crazy the last couple days, so it's the last day of dealing with that. See if how many more dominoes fall. And we got an all right. It's all right. College hoops card, man. But I got a great crew of guys with me here today to help me break it all down on this beautiful money making Thursday. The franchise is here. Chris, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Coming off a solid day yesterday. Unfortunately, dropped my first diamond mine play since I released it last week, but that's okay. Still 7-1 with that. Still number one last 7 days. So ready to help everybody make some money today. Like you said, it's definitely a quantity over quality college hoops card today. I'm just looking forward to not having to tell everybody to stay off my ass if I mentioned a traded player in the NBA videos for the next little bit. So I'm looking forward to not having to say that. But yeah, like you said, solid card today. Let's make some money.
Yep. I'm kind of ready for the. I'm ready for the NBA to kind of calm down too, with
Yeah,
just so we can get back to a little normalcy in the handicap. That's all. But other than that, I've been, it's been fun seeing all the moving pieces and whatnot. I'm sure we'll break it down, talk about it as we move along, man. Brian B. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, I think the college card today is kind of crappy, but maybe I'm just gun shy. 0-2 in college basketball yesterday. NBA was my savior, 2-0. I was lucky to get in on the Spurs before they had that injury update, so got plus 1.5 on that one, and it closed at 9.5 minus for the Spurs. So just got lucky on that one. NHL lost in overtime, so ready to bounce back today. I like the NBA card. I don't like the college card today.
Fair enough, man. And we got Brad wins bets. What's happening, Brad? How you doing?
Going on? Doing all right, man. I got the Spurs in at that plus 1.5 as well. That was the only play that I hit yesterday. Went 1 and 2. Definitely dealing with some variance right now. Had a couple losing days in a row, so we need to get back. But hey, another day, more opportunities to cash in. So ready to do it.
Let's do it. I went 2-1 yesterday. Cashed my best bet with the Memphis Grizzlies. Just put my money where my mouth's at. Fuck the Kings, the worst team in the NBA. That's all. Been telling y'all from over a month now. I would take all the bad teams straight up money line over Sacramento, even in Sacramento. And yesterday I got a chance to do exactly that with the Memphis Hustle. So shout out to them. I cashed in college hoops. I had the Georgetown Hoyas, Creighton. Ass. Sad to see what's happened to my Blue Jays, man, but they're just not a good team. And it was a good spot for Georgetown yesterday. The bounce back game at home, revenge game, all that. So shout out Creighton. My loss yesterday, unfortunately, I was on the other side of you guys. I got bit. Ugh. And then it was like one of those where it's like I put it in, and then like 20 minutes later, it happened. Like it was one of those. Like, oh, are you kidding me? But that happens. It happens. Sometimes you're on the right side of it. Sometimes you're on the wrong side of it. So
Yeah, I'd say it's about 50-50, half the time you get. But, I'd rather it just went off like it was supposed to go off because my original look at the game didn't have him sitting out. So,
Yep. So, it was what it was. Now Shea out 2 weeks. Gonna miss the All-Star game. Gonna be out for a little minute, man. So we'll see what happens with the Thunder over the next coming up weeks. J-Dub already been out. They just really banged up this season. It's kind of crazy. Man.
I gotta know your thoughts on the trades, Jay. Specifically the big one.
Yeah. End of an era. It's kind of just how I look at it. What a year it's been since it happened, but now it's all over. Nico's gone. Anthony Davis is gone. Wipe the slate clean, and we get ready for Project 2028. That's where our focus is now. We got the cap space to do it. You know, is what it was. The thing is one thing I kept saying, and I'm glad they finally did it, is you can't keep doubling down on dumb. You know what I mean? And so they finally just quit doubling down on dumb, cleared the decks, and we'll see what ends up happening. Luckily, the basketball gods saved them and gave them a diamond in the rough, literally, with Cooper Flag, because I think people forget that was not part of the plan. That was not part of the plan whatsoever. They got lucky there. So it is what it is. We'll see. Project 2028, bring Luka home. And the world will be all right then. Until then, we'll see what happens. But other than that, a couple other trades like that. Kristaps to Golden State, I think is interesting. Vooch to Boston, I think is really interesting. James Harden to Cleveland. Darius Garland to the Clips.
Your Hornets made a trade.
Yeah, the Hornets, Kobe White coming in, all aboard the hype train. Got a big, I believe, as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how kind of everything balances out over the next. There's still a couple big dominoes that could fall today that I'm waiting on. Like John Morant, I just don't think he's going to be in Memphis after today. Like, I just don't see them keeping him. So we'll see. I think he falls today. And then, of course, the big one, Giannis Antetokounmpo, which everybody's still waiting on that one. The Warriors kind of put an end to their chase in pursuit of him yesterday, getting Porzingis. But we'll see if Minnesota still has, the capital to do it. Nobody talking about San Antonio, but I still wouldn't put it past San Antonio to try to do some shit. So we'll see.
Yeah, y'all are trolling me. I heard biggest trade of the day, and I heard end of an era, and I thought we were gonna go, Chris Paul to the Raptors. I mean, and now I got to refund my jersey, and it's like, God damn.
Yeah, he can get bought out. That's what they said.
Yeah.
So,
I honestly think
we were see the RJ Barrett Sabonis move yesterday. We didn't see it.
Yeah, I honestly think the Bucks are gonna get caught holding the grenade. I think they're going to try to get the perfect deal, and it's going to blow up in their hand.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad approach, personally. I just don't, I think they'll get a better deal in the offseason. They're going to be trashed this year anyway. If he comes back, if he doesn't, with or without him, they're not doing nothing.
So you'd rather let him walk for nothing than to get something for him.
Is his contract up at the end of this season? No, right?
I thought it was.
I don't think so. We'll see. I haven't been too in depth with it with the Giannis trade, just because who knows? Yeah, I just saw that Lakers just got Luke Kennard from the Hawks. They gave away Gabe Vincent. Got a shooter. We'll see what happens, man. It's trade talk. I know we always like to talk some trade and stuff.
I heard John maybe to the Sacramento rumors. Would that change your thoughts on the boys?
No. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he is there for 2 more years. Okay. I was wrong.
Oh, Giannis? Yeah.
He's there to 2026, 27. He's got a player option 27, 28.
Yeah, so that's why I said I think they wait till the offseason. What the hell are the Bulls doing? The Bulls got 0 bigs, all guards.
Hashtag small ball.
They finna be starting Josh Giddey at the 5. Josh
Giddey triple double is going to be a bet every single game.
Man, I'm trying to think. Josh Giddey, Colin Sexton. Who else they got over there?
They still got Williams, right? Patrick Williams.
Yeah, I guess they still do got Patrick Williams.
Yeah, a little bit of size there.
I'm just saying. Did I see Lonzo to the Jazz yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be a free agent. They're going to buy him out.
I hope so. And you know where I want him to go?
Charlotte?
All aboard! Oh
You're not-
God!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Jay just wants to see the balls together.
Oh my man!
Get LeAngelo out on the halftime shows.
Man, send my boy to Charlotte, man. And let's hoop. So, yeah. Anything else, trade wise? I thought was just super interesting, or anything else super interesting? I thought my Stars back hot.
Yeah, not really too much. The AD one was big, but I think the Giannis one may come today. I feel like there needs to be a bigger one.
What do y'all think about the Wizards?
I think that look, I mean, they're gonna win more games. I mean, Trae Young, AD, they probably get a top pick too. Like they're gonna win more games, but does it really move the needle? And we also know AD is gonna be out. I mean, damn near the whole year. It's Anthony Davis, so I don't think it's a smart play in the long run. Short term, yeah, you're gonna win some more games, maybe bring some excitement to the team, but yeah,
It's like that's like the ultimate like. Well, at least we can't get any worse. You know, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's not hard to improve on winning 15 games, but that is the ultimate. If they stayed healthy, team.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if they stay healthy, cool. If not, excuse Central. It's like all they're going to say is, well, Trae got injured, AD got injured, and it's like, I really hope there's enough duct tape in the nation's capital to hold that team together.
Mm-hmm. They said that team might be the thing that finally gets the nation free healthcare. Then I also saw that they sent AD. They sent Anthony
and if
Davis.
It's not, that team does not have enough money in that payroll to.
You're behind. You're lagging, but you'll catch up.
I'm behind. Oh shit!
Usually Chris tells the crappy jokes. What's going on here?
So, all right, we can move on. We can move on, man. We can talk about some games on this beautiful money-making Thursday, as we usually do. Y'all know where we started. The National Hockey League Association. Last day before we say goodbye to what we had. All right. We got Penguins, Sabres, Romanellis, Devils, Hurricanes, Rangers, Senators, Flyers, Predators, Capitals, Panthers, Lightning, Kings, Golden Knights. To close it out, man. We'll see these boys in 3 weeks. Chris, what are we looking at?
For me, it's Lightning in regulation, maybe on the puck line as well. Battle of Florida. These teams really don't like each other, but to me, it doesn't matter. I think the Lightning are still the better team. Florida on a back-to-back. I think they were a little bit lucky to escape with that shootout win against Boston. I think Tampa Bay, I think they drill them at home here. So I'm going to roll with Tampa Bay in regulation. And I'm just scrolling through here. I'm going to take the Penguins here. I know the Sabres have been red hot. To me, this is just play on two teams both playing really good hockey right now, but taking the more favorable price with the Penguins, who are in a nice run of form themselves. So I'm going to take the Penguins on the money line here, plus money.
Somebody lighting a lamp over there.
Look, Chris's house is on fire. They're coming to put it out.
That's because I'm hot right now.
Yep,
He is hot right now.
Oh, I'm not behind anymore? Shit, nice.
Diddler, what you looking at in the National Hockey League today?
I'm not wild about the card, but my favorite free pick out of this grouping is I'm going to agree with Chris and take the Pittsburgh Penguins on the money line. Line seems kind of light at Pinnacle to bet Buffalo minus 121 for how hot they've been. I know Pittsburgh relatively has been playing hot. I know they're off of 2 straight losses, but I think this is just a good opportunity to nail the Penguins before the break.
Pittsburgh Penguins for Chris and Brad. I mean Bittler. Brad, what you looking at?
Yeah, this one may be a little crazy. Hear me out though. Give me a little sprinkle on the New York Rangers getting plus 200 here. Day before All-Star break, I kind of look at it as when you're a kid, day before spring break, like you just want to get that shit over with, go back home. You're not really doing too much work. I think this is a spot we could catch Carolina here. So I'm gonna take a little sprinkle with the Rangers, getting all that plus money.
You are a bold man, sir. I don't know if I got that one in me. But it is on the road for Carolina, so there's a path. It's not in Carolina. So I've seen crazier shit happen. For me today, it would probably be a 2-team lay for me. Give me a 2-team lay. Give me the Capitals at home, fading the Predators. Brian's favorite team in the whole.
They stuck me last night in overtime, those bastards.
Brian love them Predators, man. I'll fade them today. Just don't like the spot for them on the back end of a back-to-back with travel heading to Washington. And then I would take the Lightning. Lightning go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. I think they're this sizable of a favorite over the defending champs, the Panthers, for good reason. The Meows.
It's a tough spot though. Minus 189 is a lot of juice to lay.
It is. It is, and that's why I parlayed it. That's why I'm parlaying it with the Capitals. So, if I were just to play one game today, it would be the Lightning. But exactly like Brian said, it's out of my price range. So maybe a regulation. Try to pull a Chris Ruffalo. You know what I mean?
Or a -1. One of our forward guys used to love the -1s.
Yeah, pull that one of them. So that's what I would do today in hockey. My Stars got it done for me yesterday. Dallas!
Who'd they beat? I missed it.
Your other team, the Blues.
Oh, yeah. I like the Blues in that one, plus 1.5. But
They covered the 1.5.
no, I wasn't man enough to take it, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, it was 5-4. It ended kind of crazy. But yeah, the one I was kicking myself for not having for real yesterday was the Kraken, because we were all pretty much on the Kraken yesterday. Me and Tony and is that you, Chris? Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
My days be running together recently, so All right, y'all. That's hockey, man. That's hockey. The NHLA. Say goodbye to it for 3 weeks. That's crazy. 3 weeks is that's a long time.
That's too long, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Did they reduce the amount of games played with the 3 weeks, or
no?
is the season going longer?
They just combined a lot of back-to-backs.
Just more condensed.
Who do you like in the Olympics, Chris?
I was gonna say Team Canada. We're gonna kick their asses.
I'm gonna whoop y'all's ass.
Oh, you mean the U.S. is actually gonna do something for
right.
Olympics? Oh, okay. That's a habit I'd freaking make.
We can make that happen. We can make that happen.
What's the odds on that? Who's
I haven't looked at no odds.
We're betting on the Olympics now.
Yeah, man. You know what we doing, man. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Let me see if they got some Olympic odds right quick.
Yeah, Canada's favored. Canada is plus 120. The U.S. is plus 175. Sweden's plus 600.
Yeah, I'm on that 175. Yep.
Revenge spot for USA.
You feel me? USA.
That shit was fun yesterday or last year.
It was. That shit was turned.
Hopefully we get some fist,
what was that
fist
last
fights.
year?
We need
What was
some
it
fist
called?
fights on the ice.
What was it called last year?
The Four Nations.
Yeah,
Oh, the Four Nations. Yeah,
I was gonna say the Fantastic Four.
So yeah,
What's the odds for the U.S. not to medal?
Come on now.
Somebody said USA plus 210 on Fandeezy. Okay.
Andy's nuts.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be fun.
I will say the thing that scares me about Canada is they have some of the most questionable goaltending I've seen for an Olympic team. So if there's something where Canada falters, it's going to be because the goaltending's crap. That's the one real flaw. From a forward and defense perspective, it might be one of the best groups that Canada's had at any Olympics, but the goaltending is. Ugh.
You know what? I'm not worried about the USA's goaltending. You know why?
They do have a really good group of goalies.
We got Mama that man in goal. Honor.
Yeah.
Turn me up.
Yeah.
So
if Canada can just outscore everybody, they'll be fine. But that goaltending, I'm scared. I'll say that.
We'll talk about it.
I can be honest. I can criticize my own team.
We'll talk about it a little bit here on the show as it's going on. Where's it at again? It's in
Italy.
Italy, yeah. And then they had all the problems with the ring and shit like that.
Oh God, that's going to be interesting to see if they can fix that.
Yeah.
What? It's flooding or something?
No, they didn't. They didn't have a rink until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and they had to put it up really fast. They said it's kind of smaller than the NHL rings.
Yeah, and usually Olympic ice is bigger. So it's going to be interesting.
Yep. All right, let's talk some hoops, man. Let's go to college hoops. College basketball. I got in and out in college hoops yesterday. I just went one and done, man. Shout out Georgetown. Shout out fucking Georgetown.
I'm getting mad at college basketball. Me and Romanelli were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, college, it's like, I don't know, it's up and down, it's like.
To me, Alabama was a clear-cut choice yesterday, laying all those points against a team, Texas A&M, with a much better record. All the trademarks of stuff that I look for, and they just really never were close to covering in that one.
They weren't. They played with their food that whole game. Alabama, I just crossed it off my list yesterday. I gave it out here on the show yesterday. I loved them too. I thought they was going to flood A&M.
Or is Buckyball legit? A&M might be.
That A&M team is legit.
A&M is underrated for sure.
They can score.
For sure. That's why we did cash the over in that game, though. I did say I love the over in that game yesterday. So we did cash that. I told y'all that game was going to finish 100 to 100. So
I'm just going to air my grievance right now. Hey, New Mexico, get off the bus in the second half.
Man, bro, Chris, what the fuck happened to them? It was.
They fell behind early, and I'm like,
I look back, they was down 20. I said, what the fuck?
That was my
early. They fell behind early in the second half.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a game of runs. They'll come back. No, they got drilled.
Destroyed.
That didn't even make sense. Like
that might be the worst showing I've seen for the Lobos at the pit in a long time.
Yeah. I love that play.
I loved it too. I had it in the parlay. It was the only one that didn't cash. It hurt my feelings. And it was a late game too. All three were already done. It was the last leg.
Okay. New Mexico at the pit, like easy.
New Mexico at the pit. They were down 2 at half. I'm like, all right, they finna get back in this, win this second half. The pit finna go crazy. Turn me up. Boy, was I wrong. It's all good, man. We'll get them back today. Let's do it. Let's see what we got going on today. We got like what do we call this? The mid-majors and shit today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vermont, Maine, Binghamton, UMBC, Albany, Bryant. Here's a big game. Penn State versus Michigan. If you want to count it as that, because Michigan's laying 24.5. West Virginia versus Cincinnati. That's a good game. Fairfield, Sacred Heart, Iona, Siena, Merrimack, Mount St. Mary's, Canisius, Quinnipiac, Ryder, Marist, St. Peter's, Manhattan, Chicago State, Central Connecticut, STFU versus Mercyhurst, New Haven, Long Island, Lemoyne versus Franz and Mo, Wagner, Stonehill versus FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson, UMass Lowell, NJIT, Northeastern Hofstra, Monmouth, Stony Brook, Drexel, Campbell, William and Mary versus UNC Wilmington, Elon Musk versus Hampton, Mercer, Chattanooga, Stetson, Bellarmine, North Florida, West Georgia, Jacksonville, Queens, Florida Gulf Coast, East Kentucky. We'll stop there. Or should we do full card?
Halfway.
Yeah, halfway.
Right.
It's my vote.
I stopped right after 7 Eastern. So, right. Is that 7 Eastern I stopped at? Yeah, 7 Eastern.
Yeah.
Brian, how you feeling? Start us off in college hoops.
Well, I was real close. I didn't get any premiums in college basketball, but if I did have one, it'd be the Michigan Wolverines laying 24.5 or more here against Penn State. I think people are going to be rushing to bet Penn State here because when they met up at PSU, it was a 2-point ball game. Penn State's also covered 9 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings with Michigan. I think that'll get people betting the Penn State lines. What worries me about Michigan is that they have Ohio State on deck and they're off of a Michigan State win. But I like the Wolverines here laying the lumber.
All right, from Brian B. Start today in college hoops. Chris, what you looking at? Or not Chris, Brad, what you looking at?
Yeah, I like Michigan too. I'll target the team total over though. It's at 93.5. It's a lot. I think they score 100 in this one. Penn State, one of the worst teams, or I would say the worst team when it comes to a defensive perspective in the Big Ten. I think Michigan just has their way with them, especially in the paint. So, yeah, close game the first time these teams met up. This one's going to be a different story. Still don't love laying this many points with Michigan with how bad they've been covering these spreads in conference play. So, I'll just team total. Like I said, I think they drop 100 in this one. Give me UMBC, lay the big points. Binghamton is really bad. UMBC has been on a nice run. There's a reason why this team is laying this big number. I think they smoked them. And then I'll take UNC Wilmington laying the points. This is kind of a game of contrasting styles. William and Mary, they like to play a running gun style of basketball. UNC Wilmington really slows things down. The way William and Mary is successful is getting in that type of shootout style of play, and UNC Wilmington is just not going to allow that to happen. So I think it's a good matchup for the Seahawks there, and I'll lay the points.
There you go from Brad, man. In the first slot of the day in college hoops, I would agree with them on Michigan. Not really much more to add. I thought Brian broke it down really well, and I am too kind of worried about the sandwich spot. But then again, I think Michigan is so much better than Penn State this year. I don't really care. Woodshed, blow them out. I'm going to take Cincinnati. Lay the 5.5. I think the 11-11 team favored up and over a bucket over West Virginia tells you everything you need to know. You get West Virginia coming off of what 3 of their last 5 being at home. They're at home. You could take them on the road. Not really, and I don't like this spot for them. The Cincinnati team is dangerous. I know they just got blown out by Houston, and I know they've lost 3 of 5, but guess what? All 3 of those were on the road. Last 2 times we've seen them at home, they beat Baylor by 10, beat Iowa State at home. I just think Cincinnati is the better basketball team by a pretty good margin. Records don't tell the full story, and I think they win this game by a couple of possessions. That's really it for me here in this first slot. So I'm going to talk your off here. Chris?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm taking West Virginia plus the points. I might sprinkle West Virginia money line. I just think that 2 slow-paced teams. You look there's a total there. What was 127? They're expecting this to be a snail's pace, and we saw the first meeting 62-60. I think it's going to be something similar to that. I think points are going to be at a premium here. I just think it's a true to form rock fight in this one. So when I was looking at this game, I said anything up and over a possession. I was fine taking the points. A lot of these big
that game at home, it also happens to be a revenge game. That's what else I forgot to say. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Cincy, baby. I'm fading you, Chris. I got to. Come on, Bearcat.
That's fine. How did UCF go yesterday?
Good point.
I'm just saying. But no, I'm just busting balls. But I don't know. The last 2 meetings have been decided by a combined 3 points. So I just think these 2 teams play each other close. I'm going with West Virginia plus the 5.5. I'm also taking St. Francis plus the 8.5 against Mercyhurst. I don't think Mercyhurst should be laying 8.5 against anybody. St. Francis has been surprisingly competitive for a team that's headed down to D3 after this season. And with the NEC having so many teams that have come up from Division II and being ineligible for the NCAA tournament, there's like 4 teams in that conference that can make it. So if St. Francis could string some wins together and all of a sudden, LIU, who's up at the top of the NEC, gets knocked out, St. Francis could make the tournament at like 10-19, which would be a joke. But there's still something to play for here for some of these teams. And like I said, something Mercyhurst should be laying 8.5 against anyone. So give me St. Francis plus the 8.5 in that one. And just seeing if there's anything else here. I lean towards Mercer laying 4.5. I've been really impressed with Mercer and what they've done for much of the season. I think they're an underrated team in the SoCon, so I'll lay it with Mercer on the road there against a bad Chattanooga team.
All right. We head to the last slot in college hoops. Denver's on the road at North Dakota State. North Dakota State laying 11.5. We got Omaha versus North Dakota. The Citadel, a.k.a. the Citadel, on the road versus Sanford. Lindenwood versus Little Rock. Abilene Christian versus Utah Valley. We got the Ohio State versus Maryland, no longer the Crab Five. Tennessee Tech versus West Illinois. Southern Indiana versus UT Martin. Moorhead is always better than Less Head State versus SE Missouri. East Illinois versus Tennessee State. UAB versus Memphis. Santa Barbara versus UC Mike Davis. North Colorado versus Weber, however you want to say it. North Arizona versus Idaho, a.k.a. Idaho State. The actual Idaho is playing Montana State today. Eastern Washington versus Montana. It comes from the heart of Montana. UT Arlington versus the Eggs of Utah Tech. Jack State versus Western Kentucky. UC Riverside versus Fullerton. CSU Northridge versus Cal Poly. Bakersfield versus UC Irvine. What up, Beaches? Long Beach State versus UC San Diego. And Tarleton State versus Cal Baptist to close it out. I miss doing that. Right.
Roof, you still taking UC San Diego this season? Nah, they're not the same, right?
No.
Yeah, I cashed a couple.
I'm just gonna say it, and I'm not trying to cut off your cap. That number is based on last year.
Oh, really? Okay. So you like the Beaches?
What up, Beaches?
For this slot, I may be crazy for this one, but I'm taking Maryland. I'm taking Maryland plus the points. Yes, no, bro. Hear me out. Hear me out. Look, okay, obviously Ohio State, we all know, tough, not a great spot for them with Michigan on deck. But look who Maryland has played in conference play. Their last 3 games went into Illinois, went into Michigan State, played Purdue. Those are their last 3 games. They had to go UCLA on the road, USC on the road. They had Indiana. I feel like I may be mistaken, but I think this is the toughest Big Ten schedule out of any teams in this conference so far. So I think this is the ultimate buy low spot on Maryland, the look ahead spot for Ohio State. Give me the Terps plus 7.
That's a good breakdown. But the problem with the breakdown is Maryland is fucking ass.
Yes, they're ass. I know they are. But
I am asking for it laying 7.5 on the road with Ohio State. I'm not trying to tell you Ohio State's good, but I would lean towards them in this one. I think it's a decent spot for them, and I don't think they're going to overlook this game because they've lost their last 2 road games at Michigan, at Wisconsin. Lost the most recent game they played. Like, if they don't blow out Maryland here, then who is this team? Like, they got a solid record, and we all know they're not that good. And 7.5 is probably a little premium of a number to lay on the road with this team. But it's for me, it's just a fade of Maryland until, and I know they beat up on Penn State at home, and we saw Ohio State barely beat Penn State at home. It's not a premium style play for me, but it's Ohio State, bro. I just right now in college hoops for me, it's not a whole lot of I'm playing on this team because I like them. I think they're a good team. A lot of it for me right now is I'm just fading teams I know are bad, and that's like what I did yesterday, fading Creighton, and that's what I'm doing today, fading Maryland. So we'll see what happens. I would lean Long Beach State though, Brad. I would.
Fair.
I would lean Long Beach State, and I would lean Tarleton. Other than that, I don't really love the college hoops today. Maybe a small lean Memphis. Penny as a dog. I see everybody in love with UAB today.
I thought the same, but are they getting enough points is the question.
Straight up money line, baby. We don't need them. UAB been trash at home. They done lost back-to-back home games. Tulsa, UCF.
Exactly. That's why we got to take.
Bounce back game at home.
Yep.
I'm leaning towards the Tigers. Memphis. That's it for me today in college hoops, really. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Nope. Maybe Omaha. Omaha.
Montana.
Yeah, Montana. It comes from the heart, Montana. Good.
Oh, I was trying to, you guys are right. This Maryland team is ass, and I was trying to think of something that wouldn't sound so sus, but like I was going to try not to say I was going to dive into the ass, but like that's all I could say because I'm taking Maryland money line.
Come on, Chris.
Oh,
You're diving in that ass.
what the fuck going on today, man?
Brad kind of said something that kind of perked my ears up a little bit, so I went and looked. Maryland's played the second toughest strength of schedule in conference play, and they played a gauntlet. And Ohio State, I've never been a buyer in this Ohio State team. I think they are overrated, overvalued. Not only have they lost back-to-back games to Wisconsin and Michigan, they lost to Washington on the road as well. Maryland, it's one of the few winnable spots I think they have in conference play against Ohio State. Catch them looking ahead to Michigan. So if you're looking, I kind of gave it a money line parlay. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember, but if you're looking for a money line parlay, Maryland, Long Beach State.
What up,
And if you're looking for a third, Cal Poly. We talked about it. I just kind of hinted at it. This isn't the same UC San Diego team as past seasons. You can clearly see the drop off in coaching. This is a number that's based on last year. Long Beach State, yeah, they're struggling too. But UC San Diego is not only not covered in 4 straight at home, they've lost 4 straight outright at home. So right now, this team just doesn't have it. I'd rather take the 9.5 and money line with Long Beach. Cal Poly, like I said, historically really good as a dog under Mike DeGeorge in conference play. The amount of threes they shoot gives them a lot of variance. I like that. I like Cal Poly as a dog. I think they're going to be live to win this game. And the last one for me, just taking the points here, Bakersfield against UC Irvine. UC Irvine is the clear better team, but they play at such a slow pace that it is hard for me to envision them covering 16.5. So I think the boatload of points with the Roadrunners is where I want to be in that one.
Who was first in strength of schedule in the Big Ten conference play?
Washington. Okay. Ohio State's 12th.
All right.
Come on, Jeb. Turp up.
No crap.
UCLA is last. So Mick Cronin shouldn't be complaining about shit.
He's been bitching.
Oh, yeah, he's been complaining about everything. He's complaining about travel spots and complaining about everything, and it's like, dude, shut up. Go back to Cincinnati.
Well, for me, in the last grouping of games here, I'm going to agree with Jay and take the Memphis Tigers here plus the points. I think they're better than a 10 and 11 team. UAB has been struggling just as much as Memphis lately. Memphis has owned them over the last 10 games, covering 8, winning 8 straight up. So give me the Memphis Tigers. And if I could add one more and go back, I would take the Cincinnati Bearcats as well and agree with Jay on that one as well. -5.5 against West Virginia. I think Cincinnati's the better team despite their record. So I'll lay the points with the Bearcats.
Alrighty, y'all. That's college hoops, man. That's it for today. Unless y'all miss anything, Chris, Brad, y'all miss anything?
I'm all good.
I'm good too.
Yep, you're good.
We head to the National Basketball Association. I gotta go download the graphics real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Cream of the crop.
I like the card today. But I'm scared. I'm just scared.
Oh, don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's all right.
Man, that Thunder, that shit hurt my feelings yesterday. It really happened to me 2 days in a row but I didn't have Pacers as a premium, but I didn't bit by that twice. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you everything I like though. Hold on, let me get these graphics.
As soon as Brian said cream of the crop, I was going to do my Randy Savage impression.
Cream of the crop. You don't have one of those little creamers though, coffee creamers. That you can,
I know.
Flick it.
Yeah, I know. He pulls it out of the pocket of his shirt.
See, yeah, I need to have my props ready.
All right.
The cream.
Wizards, Pistons laying 14.5. Look like it's grown. I see some 15.5 starting to pop up. We got Magic Nets. Some of these lines might be off because they were made last night, so they may be slightly off from exactly where they are right now. Magic laying 8.5 on Brooklyn, and we got the Hawks laying 9.5 on Utah. Brad, how you feeling these first three?
I think that's you.
That was me.
Yeah, you're up first.
Oh, hold on, wait. There's 8 games today, so we'll do one more.
Yeah, I was going to say 4 and 4.
Yeah, we'll do one more. Bulls, Raptors. Raptors laying 8.5, and it's me. I'm up first. All right. Pistons for me here. Who the hell playing for the Wizards today? Like, seriously. They just traded away a good part of the players that were playing. Of course, no Trae Young, no Anthony Davis. I just think the Pistons are head and shoulders the better basketball team. Wizards are in outright tank mode now. The league probably needs to find the Wizards. And they do. I'm not gonna lie. If I was the Knicks, I'd be pissed. You trade away your whole damn team to avoid giving us the pick that we deserve. It's nasty. So the Wizards don't outright own their draft pick this coming up season. It's going to be a lottery pick. The Knicks own it, but the Wizards, of course, are going to tank the second half of the season and keep it because it's top 8 protected. So it's nasty. Lean Detroit. Washington just ain't got nothing to play for, and they've already done what they've needed to do. They have established hype for next season, and now it's just about developing their young players to be ready for that moment. Pistons head and shoulders better. I think they flood them. Y'all know I'm on the Magic. Y'all know that, bro. But this team, they're starting to piss me off. They're starting to.
They got us tonight. They got
us though.
Yeah.
I think
What have you seen from the Magic to give you confidence that they can beat any team by double digits?
Have you seen the Nets?
That's all right. Oh, well, I'll get to my turn, but I don't know.
Good. No, you're good. You're good.
I don't know.
You're asking some fair questions.
That's tough to lay double digits with the Magic, and not be sweating it the whole time.
Exactly, and you just took the words right out of my mouth. I think they win. I think they win by double digits. I know it's going to be a fucking sweat though. It's not going to be fun. They're going to make me want to pull my hair out a couple times during the game. I wish they would get back to that same defensive intensity that they used to have. The problem is I just don't like the spot for the Nets. And the Nets today, a couple of guys, I just think I want to fade teams right now that probably got like a lot of trade shit finna happen. Like it wouldn't surprise me if Cam Thomas got traded today. Maybe even Michael Porter Jr. get traded today. So who's going to be on the floor for Brooklyn tonight is the multi-million-dollar question. And for the Magic coming off of back-to-back losses, it's back-to-back losses, right? They just lost to the Spurs. I don't know if it's back-to-back.
Yeah, Spurs and Thunder.
Yeah, Spurs and Thunder, yeah. So coming off back-to-back losses against two of the best teams in the league tonight, getting one of the worst, they should be motivated to look good tonight at home. I'd lay it. Hawks, Jazz, just a pass for me. And Raptors, Bulls, it'd be Raptors. Raptors coming off a couple losses. I think it's a good bounce back spot for them at home. The Bulls, a lot of moving parts on this team. Who the hell playing center? I got 50 guards. Raptors are head and shoulders a better basketball team, and I think this is a good spot for them to get right at home. So give me Toronto. All right, Chris, how you feeling? First four.
Play my theme song.
No, bro.
I'm not taking them. I'm just taking the under. Ain't no way am I trusting this. First of all, hold on. I just caught this comment. Did you see this? Someone said I got traded somewhere else for 2 first-round picks and a future rookie, and then someone said I can't get traded because it can't pass the physical. That's my joke. Okay? That's on me. No, but realistically, I'm not taking the Orlando Tragic, even against the Brooklyn Nets. After that horrible showing against the Thunder. But on the other side, I'm not taking the Nets either. This is like a first to 100 1990 style game to me. So give me the under in that one. Everything else, I mean, it's Pistons or nothing in that game. Like Jay said, what's the G League team for the Washington Wizards?
What is the G League team for the Wizards? Let me look that up. Do they have one? G League Wizards. The Capital City Go-Go.
Oh no. The Go-Gurts? The Go-Gurts? The Washington Go-Gurts?
The Capital City Go-Go.
Shit.
That's who you betting on tonight.
We're fading the Go-Go.
Oh, God.
So give me the Pistons. That's all I really like. I mean, I don't want to lay 8.5 with the Raptors, even though it probably is a Raptors spot there at home.
Why you scared? Why you scared? Why?
Because I thought they were going to be able to cover against Minnesota yesterday, and they choked away a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter.
They did cover. They were getting 2.5.
Well, yeah, fair, but still, I thought.
And that's Minnesota though. This is the Chicago.
It was on a back-to-back, and who knows? They're going to rest some guys. I don't know. I would lean towards.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. This might be the Pacers and Thunder for them last 2 days. This could be that. All right.
Yeah, so I'll lean Raptors if I had to pick that one. Jazz Hawks, again, no thanks, but maybe Jazz. Maybe it turns into a track meet and they keep up and sneak in the back door.
Fair. Brian, what you thinking?
I'm going to take the Chicago Bulls. I mean, the Raptors are on the back-to-back off the hard-fought loss against Minnesota. You know, I'm not saying Toronto's not going to win tonight, but winning and covering two different things. And I'm going to take the Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic. I think last time I looked, DK has them at 8.5 now. So you can still get 9.5s out there. But for me, I just think the Orlando Magic, even though they haven't been covered, I think they're like 2-8 last 10 ATS. That would normally turn me on to Orlando more. They're just not a good covered team. So I'll take the Nets plus.
That's what it is. You love it.
Yeah, the last time we took the Nets, me and Brian were on the Nets last time, and they got destroyed by the Lakers.
By 50 or something. Yeah, it's all right. I'm on them again. It's not the plays that I love are my premium picks. But if I had to pick between these games, I would take Brooklyn first plus the points, and then the Bulls second plus the points.
The beach house of disappointment is located in Orlando.
Y'all gotta chill.
Brad, it's okay. We're gonna get the last laugh. I just can't wait.
Yeah, just wait for it. It's like, bro, okay,
tragic. No. Orlando Tragic.
It's like, okay, the Magic lost on the road to the Spurs. They lost on the road to OKC. 80% of the teams they're gonna lose those games too. Like, those aren't easy games. Now they're back home. They're pissed off. They just got smoked back-to-back games. And guess who they play? The Brooklyn Nets, who right now could be I mean, they're playing like the worst team in the NBA. This team is horrendous. Buy low on the Magic, 15+ point win in Orlando.
If they were to lose this game, I swear to God, you better come on next Tuesday with a paper bag on your head.
I will. I have a Paulo Banchero jersey. I'll burn it live on set.
No, okay, don't burn the jersey. Those shits get expensive, and like you said, they will get back at some point.
If they lose this game, I'm burning that shit.
No,
if they lose this game, it might deserve to get burned. I can't.
If they lose this game, the FBI is coming out.
Yes, I'll call the FBI myself if they lose this game. They're not losing.
That's going to be Brad's next afternoon live show. He calls the FBI and reports the Orlando match.
I will. And then it would be Pistons for me. I mean, you guys said it. Do I really need to give a handicap on that? Yeah, Pistons at home, lay all the points needed. So, yeah, I'm laying some lumber. Magic, Pistons.
Fair enough. All right, let's go to the last slide of the day. All aboard!
Yeah, the easiest pick on the boards on this 4-pack.
All aboard the goddamn hype train, man. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all when on this show, when Jay establishes a hype train, it is best you get on that motherfucker. All right? Do I need to take y'all through the history of these hype trains? Did we not just ride the Blue Jays all the way to the World Series? Last year, did we not ride the Pacers all the way to the World Series? The year before, did I not have a futures ticket on the Celtics the whole time? Did I not tell y'all all season the Dallas Mavericks were going to the NBA Finals? Like, do y'all not know who I am? Do y'all not know when I attach my name to a
I think
team?
you also said the Dallas Cowboys were going to win the Super Bowl or something like that.
Okay, I did. I might have said that was a little much. But, you know, for the most part, I be on track, man. I be on it, man. And I promised y'all at the start of the season the Hornets were going to make the playoffs. I promised y'all. And I'm still promising y'all. And you can still get it at a good plus money price because of where they at in the standings, man. Today, do they walk into Houston and keep the winning streak alive? Or do the Rockets, who play really well at home this season, in the win streak? We got the Dallas Mavericks getting 6.5 at home with the San Antonio Spurs rolling in, total 228.5. Golden State, they're on the road versus the Suns. Suns land 6.5. And last game of the night, good game. I can't wait to watch this one. We got my favorite team, the Lake Show. The Lakers land 3.5 on the Sixers. Brian hates the Lakers.
Overbet, overhyped, overpriced. People just like to bet LA. LeBron's on. Yeah, it's just you get a daily value every day looking at the other side of them. But
fair. We'll talk to you in a minute. First up is the franchise. Chris, how you feeling, man? Close it out in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of this last part of the card just because, like I said, there's a lot of games that I like to watch, but not many I'd like to bet just because of the number. But the number feels a little bit short for Houston, so maybe it's kind of telling me to be on Charlotte here, only at 3.5. Hornets are legit, and like I said, I think I'd rather sprinkle there. All aboard. Yeah, that collar is still. I'm getting smaller, but the collar's still a little bit tight. But I'm not going near that Spurs Mavs game. If anything, it's Mavs plus 7, just based on them being a home dog and the Spurs. I think are the Spurs. I can't remember if the Spurs are good on a back-to-back. They're either 6-3 or they're like 500. But yeah. But what's been really good is the Mavs as a home dog. So in a rivalry matchup, I'd lean Mavs plus the points. For me, it's Suns or nothing, especially if Curry is still out. Just because we've seen at the best of times when Golden State doesn't have Steph, this Golden State team really struggles. So it'd be Phoenix for me at home.
San Antonio 6-3, straight up 6-3 ATS.
Okay. Still, I'm probably still going to roll with Dallas though, plus the 7. And I'm going to take Philly plus 4. It just Philly, continues to play well on the road. Think that could be a game that comes down to the wire. Not saying that they win it outright, but I think a 2 or 3 point game is definitely possible. I said the Sixers just keep finding ways to cover. They're 16-5-1 against the spread on the road this season. So give me the Sixers plus the 4.
All right. From the franchise to close out the day. My man red hot right now. Does he keep it rolling today? Brian, what you doing to close out the slate?
Well, it's not usual. Me and Chris are on the same wavelength, but for a lot of these plays, we have been. I like the Dallas Mavericks at home plus the points. Spurs coming off that game last night, big game. Now they got to get up for the crappy in-state Dallas Mavericks. I think they can keep it within the number. I like the Sixers plus the points. I think it's a one-possession game. Hopefully Embiid plays, but you never know with him. He could decide to sit out last minute. I think if you're going to bet the Sixers, you wait until close to tip, because if he does sit out, you probably get a better number on that. So Sixers plus the points there for me. They're just a good road team this year, 16-5-1 ATS. I think it's a one-possession ball game.
Fair enough.
Yep, I'll match that. Give me the Sixers as well. Like everything Brian just said, team's been nasty on the road, and I just think this is a game either team could win. I truly do. So you're gonna give me 4 points. It's where I'd rather be at. Lakers coming off that long 8-game road trip. I think they got like the Warriors, Knicks. They got a tough little stretch on deck. I think the Sixers continue their road success there. And then yes, Phoenix Suns all day. Warriors ass on the road. Now you got no Steph Curry. Yeah, surely that's going to go well. I thought there was potential D-Book could have returned in this one. He didn't. Expect D-Book to return back soon, but even without him, I think it's a beating from the Phoenix Suns, who are 17-7 straight up at home this season. It's not been easy going into Phoenix and catching wins, so especially with the Warriors without their guy. I think that one gets ugly.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough, y'all. I think y'all all conveniently leaving out a couple facts in that Sixers game. Y'all talk about, oh, the Sixers so nice on the road. They so nice. Fuck all that, man. What about the Lakers at home? What about them? They nice too, especially as a home favorite. When the Lakers are expected to do something at home, you know what happens? They do it. On the road is where you got problems.
They're 10-9-1 ATS at home, Lakers. That's not setting the world on fire.
Yeah, but as a home favorite, we're 10-4 straight up, 9-5 ATS. All right, that's doable right there. That's doable. So, and then you extend that out even further, even into last season, and them Laker numbers get even better. I'm just saying, if you're putting your basket in the basket of the Sixers, who are red hot right now, good luck. There's a reason they are this big of a dog on the road. This team is ass. This team was just a dog the other night to the damn warriorless Warriors.
They're not that much of a dog. It's like 3.5, 4 points against superstar Lakers with LeBron and Luka. And with Embiid questionable, so I don't think the line's too high in this one. It's also a revenge spot for the Sixers, who lost by 4 in Philly in late December.
Walked in your trap, beat you there. Coming back home, we got you way cross country. We back home after a while. Man, we finna flood these boys tonight. Get on their ass. I'm on the Lakers. Blowout. 10+ point win. Take the Sixers behind the woodshed today.
First game back from an 8-game road trip. Lakers just getting home. They're with their wives. They're doing what they need to do.
I will buy some of that. I'll buy some of the stock into that. I will. Because I do say that same thing. But I think they're ready for this one tonight. I think they get up for it. I do. My boy Reeves back. You know what I mean? We finna get back in the form. I feel like this game's too easy. I'm taking the Warriors. I know, Brad. I know. Maybe I'm asking.
What are we doing?
I know, bro.
This is Jay being fake sharp.
Butter knife.
This is You think you got the steak knife, but it's a butter knife.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be fake sharp right here.
No, you're not a fake. No, you're not a fake sharp.
I mean, if it hits, congrats. I'll tip my cap. But
I don't know. I'm just. I was on them the other night, bro, laying at 3.5 against the Sixers, and it's like, I know everybody and their mama is gonna be mad at them for not covering in that spot, and they want nothing to do with them tonight against the best cover team in the whole world. Everybody been cashing night after night with the Suns, and the Warriors break their heart tonight. That's just my thoughts. So we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. I don't have like everything you said about this game is correct. Warriors trash. Now they on the road. They've been trash all season. No Curry. Like, it's a scary bet. I get it for sure. But sometimes scary bet the right one. If I had to call it, Suns win on a buzzer beater. Game winner from Dylan Brooks.
Okay. I will say, if you do feel too comfortable pressing the bet, that's how you know that shit's not going to win. So yeah, there's validity in that. You kind of want to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I just got a gut feeling Suns too easy today. It just feels too easy. So we'll see. It's right before trade deadline. I've been telling y'all, man, this shit, it get weird right here. So it's like a lot of the pure handicap that I do is kind of hard to do with all the moving pieces. So I'm just telling y'all my thoughts today. That's all I'm doing. And Mavs Spurs. I don't disagree with y'all. I don't want to bet the G League Mavs today. But like Chris said, they got really good home dog numbers. Maybe a little sleepy spot for the Spurs. The Spurs are the better team. But haven't the Mavs – hold on, let me double check. This was one of the games. It's not a premium, so I didn't really deep dive it too much. But let me what's the season series between these two? 1-0. So yeah, it is and they flooded them in Dallas. It was back in October though. So a little revenge game for the Mavs here. I could talk myself onto Dallas. I could talk myself onto it, but I just think there's better places to be. And then last game of the night, bro. Come on, man. This shit is stealing candy from a fucking baby. All aboard. Man, we're not getting off the train. We're not. We invented the train. We staying on it, man. They finna fuck around, go here and win outright and keep the win streak alive. It's not like the Rockets been setting the world on fire or nothing recently. They been middling, bro. And the problem for the Rockets has been offensively and really good defensively. Really good defensive team. But offensively, I don't know if they got the firepower to hang with Charlotte. It may sound crazy to casuals, but the ones that know, bro. Charlotte is balling their ass off, especially offensively right now. And, man, I'm taking the Hornets plus the points. Y'all know I'm a great person, though. I'm for sure on the money line.
Stay away from that money line. Take the points. You want the win. Win. That's all that matters is winning.
Win.
That plus 140 looks so good, Brian.
It does look good, but you want to – you win those plus money games, but you don't want to be kicking yourself in the ass when the Rockets win it by 2 or whatever. So
fair enough. So that's it for me today. And that's it. That's all right, because Chris started the slot, so we did it. We finished it up. Money making Thursday. Calm before the storm, man. We got a good weekend of sports coming up. We're just trying to make it there. My man to my right been hotter than anybody over the last 7 days. Coming off a good night last night. What you got going on tonight over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, I got my college basketball diamond mine. Like I said, we dropped it yesterday. It was the first time it's happened since I unveiled that play. So 7-1 in our last 8. Got a 5-pack from college hoops, including that play, as well as an NHL best bet and some long-term plays, or bonus plays for long-term subscribers as well. So like Jay said, number one last 7 days, cash for plus 300 yesterday. So just hoping to keep it going. So pair me up with Jay, Brad, Brian, pair all of us up, any of us. But use that promo code PICK, get 15% off your purchase.
I'm on with Chris, PickDawgz Premium. My man hot right now. Me and Chris kind of the same. We streaky. You know what I mean? We get cold at times, but when we get hot, we get hotter than fish grease. So he hot right now, man. Hop on with my man and beat up the books right now. Speaking of hot, this man was the hottest man over the last 12 months. On top of the NBA leaderboard. Brian been killing him. What you got going on today, Brian B?
Well, I concentrate on the NBA today. I got 2 NBA and 1 NHL. My best bet is my titanium play, ranked number 1 in the NBA this season, 89-53, 63%, last 142 on the titanium play. Pick that up singly for $30 or get my private players 3-pack, 2 NBA, 1 NHL, $50 at PickDawgz.com. Team me up with any one of these guys and have a great 30 days, 2-for-1 capper special or however you want to do it.
There we go. hop on my man Brian Bittler over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Brad been killing them since the start of 2026, man. You know, it's been a solid little over a month. What you got going on today, Brian? Brad?
Yeah, so hey, we're coming off a couple losing days. Not gonna lie, but we're still 18 games above 500 in the year 2026. On my best bet, I'm 103 and 60 in the last 163. We hit on another pick of the day yesterday. So hey, I want to sweep today. I got 3 plays, 2 college basketball, 1 NBA. My best bet is in college basketball. So check it out, guys. Ready to get back on the right track. That's what today's for. Let's get our bankroll up before the weekend. Like these guys said, team me up with any of these guys. We'll help you make some money.
There you go, man. Hop on with Brad, wins bets, and do exactly that. Win y'all a couple of bets, man. For me tonight, coming off a winning night, 2-1 last night. Looking to go 3-0 today. I got 3 plays, all in the NBA. You can get them in a 3-pack, $55. You can scoop up the top play individually. Yeah, I got a home team hammer. I got a NBA Jam Session play of the night. And what's the name of the other one? It is.
I like Chris's name, the Diamond Mine.
It is Behind the Woodshed Blowout Winner is what it is. So the Behind the Woodshed Blowout Winner, I believe, has been my most profitable play this season. Crazy enough. So take it for what you want, man. 3 plays for me tonight. Let's make some money on this beautiful money making Thursday. All right. Jam session will be right after the show for those asking. I've been late this week because of all the news. And even still being late, it hasn't mattered. Like I still got bit by the Thunder, still got bit by the Pacers. So I'm just trying to. The thing is, everybody in the comments be acting like they don't know what the hell going on. They be like, "You should drop this video later because of the news." I'm like, bro, come on, I can't really do that. Like, you know what I mean? Because of the time constraints and all that. So just chill, just vibe. It'll be out. And we'll get back to regular scheduled programming likely tomorrow because the deadline ends today. So, all right, it's parlay time, man. Parlay. Chris, what you parlaying, sir?
Like I said, I like that money line parlay that I mentioned. Maryland money line, Long Beach State money line. If you want a third, Cal Poly money line.
All right, so Chris trying to get some money on today. Brian, who's parlaying up?
I'm going to go the Michigan Wolverines laying the points, Cincinnati Bearcats laying the points, and Philadelphia 76ers plus the points.
Brian B. Brad, what you parlaying?
We going square dancing tonight. Ottawa Senators money line and Suns money line.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a pretty big one. 2 from hockey, Lightning and Capitals. Then we're gonna do Cincinnati in college hoops, and then NBA we're gonna do Golden State Warriors. 14. All the plays that make me really uncomfortable. I really like the 2 hockey and then college hoops. I should probably bet Cincinnati as a premium. I probably really should. I'm not going to. And then Warriors. So see how it plays out, man. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back. Same time, same programming tomorrow. Bye-bye, NHL. We'll see y'all in 3 weeks. Super Bowl weekend on the horizon. Which one of y'all got the Super Bowl video? Chris or Brad?
We haven't doled it out yet.
So I did. If I put my name on first and I'll get it. So it's probably gonna be me. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna make a banger.
There you go. You gonna
It's
look
all
out
yours
for that?
if you want it.
Unless you really want it, Chris. No.
Fuck both of y'all. I'm doing it.
The Super Bowl bid? You can do the Super Bowl bid.
Hey, do it.
I'm kidding.
Hey, we can all 3 hop on the Super Bowl. We can all 4 hop on the Super Bowl bid, you know?
We could.
Yeah.
We can come up with something. We can come up with something for the Super Bowl.
That could be fun.
I don't really love the game, honestly. Like, I don't love it. I've been saying that all
with
week.
you. Kind of there with you.
Like, so.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'll just tell you, I'm probably going to be on the Patriots plus the points, but I don't even know if I want to have a premium. Like, the premium for me is probably going to be on the total, which is weird. But I just think it's a better play. So that's kind of my thoughts on it right now. So we'll talk about it, break it all down, discuss some things. Chris,
Giannis
any
is
final words?
staying.
You said what?
Giannis is staying.
Yep.
See that?
It's official?
Yep,
Yeah.
official. The Bucks announced it.
Wow. I told y'all. I'm a goat.
Humble too.
I'm the goat. I told you.
I know. Yeah, now let's make it a winning day. Let's bust up the books heading into the weekend.
Let's do it. Stay hot with Chris this weekend, man. Stay hot with my guy, Brian. Any final words?
I'm ready for my lunch. You guys get me hungry anytime we go past 12 noon. I start
Yeah,
seeing
my
bacon,
bad.
egg, and cheese
I
sandwiches.
know I like to ramble. I'll be talking.
It's all right.
I'm the one that runs the show long. I get that.
Usually Chris's stomach starts rumbling after this time too. So
I done took that over from Mitch, man. I'll be trying to make sure we go long, man. I ain't got shit else going.
Never been
Brad, any final words?
Rangers money line. Let's get it.
All right. I ain't mad at it. See what happens. Appreciate y'all, man. We out here. Peace.